Hello everyone. Today our group is presenting the case Great Innovators Create the Future, Manage the Present, and Forget the Past. We will walk through the main idea of three-box solution and share how this model helps us understand innovation more clearly. By the end, we will show our takeaways and how the framework shaped our thinking as a group. This framework explains how companies must balance three things: running today's work efficiently, removing outdated practices, and building future innovations. While preparing this, I realized how challenging it is to balance all three at once. It made me notice how easily organizations get stuck in daily operations, and how innovation requires making space, not just generating ideas. That shift in perspective was the biggest impact of this slide for me. VJ's three-box solution gives a structured way to manage the present, forget the past, and create the future. Working on this part made me understand how important to forget step actually is. I started to see how past successes can limit new growth. This helped me view innovation as a deliberated process, one that requires both discipline and openness to change.
So, managing the present is about focusing on operation, using resources wisely, and keeping short term goals stable. What I learned is that success depends on small, consistent improvement, like managing time better or updating how we work. In real life, this means being organized, using feedbacks, and always looking for better ways to do what we already do. And for some key strategy for managing the present is like I learned that managing the present means keeping our current operation efficient before chasing new ideas. It showed me how important it is to notice when old methods stop working and start holding progress back. I realized that real growth starts when we accept that change is necessary, even if it feels uncomfortable. And I learned that trying new tools or system can improve teamwork, speed, and overall results.
So, after managing the present in box one, now we have to face the past because sometimes what once made us successful can hold us back. That's where box two begins. Forgetting the past is about learning to let go of what no longer serves growth. I learned that forgetting the past doesn't mean disrespecting it, but it means freeing ourselves from habits or ideas that block innovation and progress. I realized that success can become a trap. What once works perfectly might now hold us back. It's important to constantly question whether our current methods still make change. And the change doesn't happen suddenly or by accident. It starts when we admit the present is way not enough. I learned that recognizing this momentarily can make the difference between leading change or falling behind it. Also, innovation often means trying things that might fail. What I took from this is that failure is not the opposite of success. It's a part of the process to grow. We must brave enough to experiment and learn. And the legacy system slow innovation. Here, I understood that to stay creative, we must be willing to change. In real life, it's the same. We grow faster when we drop what no longer serves us. Letting go gives room for new ideas, habits, or opportunities. By here, we could gain the main lesson of this box. Forgetting is courage. It's how progress begins since we can't move forward while clinging to the past.
So, as we are talking about a really smart way companies can manage their future, and it's called the three-box solution. It's a framework that helps businesses handle today's work while also building for tomorrow. Let's break it down. Understanding box 3, create the future. This slide is about box 3, which is all about creating the future. This means companies need to do things. Slide. Companies need to do things like encourage experimentation, invest in research and development, and try to guess where the market is heading next. I think this is the most exciting but also the hardest part. It's easy for a company to just focus on what's working now, but to actually set aside money and time to try new, risky things. That takes real courage. It's like as students, we could just study for our major, but learning a completely new skill on the side might be what actually gets us our future job. But you can't just focus on the future, you have to balance it with the present.
Balancing the three boxes is crucial. Focusing only on one box creates risks. Too much present leads to stagnation. Too much future causes chaos. And forgetting the past too fast can erase strength. Great innovators succeed because they balance all three. They preserve what works, let go of what holds them back, and build for what's next.
Hasbro is a toy company that uses the three boxes solution very well. They keep distorting producing stopped old ideas that do not work and start a new one, like movies and games. What I learned is that the succeed needs change. Hasbro's change that even big companies must update themselves to stay alive. It also taught me that in alive we could not grow if we hold on to the past. We must learn, change and move forward. Now let's look at the same modern companies that also build the future. Apple, Netflix, and Tesla. Greats involved today. Apple, Netflix, and Tesla has even 1.5 billion divisions used worldwide. I learned that real success can form connecting, produced, and people, not just selling things. Netflix has more than 20 million subscribers. It's kept changing from DVD to streaming and now to movies. I learned that beginning flexible is the key of growing. Tesla made 1.3 million cars in 2022. They prevent that the believing it's the new idea can change the world. Today they showed one big lesson. Innovation means never stop learning or improving.
Proof? A 15% increase in innovation from companies like Hasbro, Apple, and Netflix. 70% improved adaptability, a 5 times return on investment in R&D, 60% rise in customer satisfaction from companies that adopted this model. They show innovation isn't just about new ideas, it's about knowing what to leave behind. They let go of outdated models, manage present realities, and invest in the future. Three-box solution reminds us to manage the present, selectively forget the past, and create the future. Key insight: strategic forgetting is powerful, but only when done wisely. True innovators don't erase their history. They learn from it, challenge it, and use it to build for what's next. Thank you so much for your time. I hope you enjoyed our presentation.